Welcome to the Be Well video blog. I'm Chloe Robertson, your host. Be Well stands for Behavioral Health, Wellness, Environments for Living and Learning. Today on the vlog, we are excited to spotlight Dr. Zim Okoli, who is a part of the Be Well faculty team. Hi, Dr. Okoli.
Hi, Chloe. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Well, thank you.
Could you please tell me a little bit about you and your research interests?
Wow, that's a good question. I have a lot of research interests, but I'm a psychiatric nurse. And I have most of my experience in nursing working with people with severe and persistent mental illnesses. So a lot of my research is about understanding factors that affect their health and well-being and finding ways to develop programs that can help them in their process of recovery.
That's very neat. And why are you passionate about this area?
Well, mental illness is one of those things which a person doesn't ask for. And we don't have as many resources in terms of funding or even a lot of evidence in how to help individuals living with mental illnesses. So I'm really passionate about this through my experience working in an inpatient hospital setting and observing people with mental illnesses just struggling to go through getting stabilized after a crisis. And then after they're stabilized, they go back into community, they go back into a lot of situations that may have perpetuated or caused their mental illnesses, and they come back to the hospital. So just trying to shut that revolving door to find ways that we can help them not just get stabilized, but maintain their lifestyle and their quality of life and also achieve recovery.
Mm-hmm. And what do you want the public to know about your research?
So our research is multidimensional, multifaceted. It goes from anywhere from health policy to very specific program planning, program development. And our research is just really to find out ways to help individuals to stay well, particularly their behavior and their mental wellness. And so it's an exciting journey to be on. Learning not just from our expertise and our training, but also hearing from people living with mental illnesses, care providers who care for these individuals, and finding ways to create innovative, creative research processes that can ensure wellness in these populations.
And what is the most challenging part of your job?
I think the most challenging part of our job is having a good balance between doing good science, using what we know works, the methods that we know can help us inform evidence, but also making sure that our work is relevant. So I may have some ideas of what I think are important, but if it's not coming from the people who need our services, then I may be doing research that is really not relevant. So I think the hardest or the most challenging part of our work is making sure what we're doing remains relevant.
Mm-hmm. And what is the most helpful advice that you've received?
The most helpful advice I've received is we have a lot of passions, and people will always vie to get you with their passion, but you have to stick to what makes you passionate. That advice was given when I was a doctoral student, and I was trying to figure out a research topic to do. But a mentor just told me, you have to do what you're passionate about because that will sustain your research career.
And who or what has influenced you most in your work?
I have a lot of influences, but the person I think who's influenced me the most is Dr. Hahn. She's a professor at the UK College of Nursing. She was my mentor. She taught me everything I know about research and health policy, and I cannot speak enough to her about her. But what inspires me about her is her ability to continue doing really good research that has impacted so many people. Her research is about health policy, mostly on tobacco use. She was very instrumental in bringing a smoke-free or tobacco-free law into Lexington, and that has had tremendous impact in the quality of life of people.
Well, thank you, Dr. Okoli, for sharing why you're passionate about your research.
Thank you.
Interested in learning more? Check out our website at www.bhwell.uky.edu. Thanks for tuning to the Be Well vlog, where behavioral health is our priority. See you next time.